Tonight on the John Henson Project, we explore the wonderful world of prophylactics. Come to the aid of this lust-crazed hottie and reveal the secret gift of our Man of the Week. Next.
He's a womanizer, advertiser, self-promoter, straight-up liar, prime-time hustler, late-night host, big-time player on your color TV roll. Check to the O-H-N-L-Y.
John, your hair looks perfect tonight.
Hey yo, here comes Johnny. The John Henson Project is on tonight.
Welcome to the John Henson Project, brought to you by Spike, the network that could kick the crap out of the Discovery Channel. Bring it on, Crocodile Hunter.
Spikey.
All right, you know, Spike has been promoting the hell out of this show. In fact, last week they ran a promo for this show. I don't know if you guys caught this. They actually ran a promo for this show during this show. Yeah, they ran a promo for the show during the show. Isn't that like interrupting a movie to show you the trailer? Isn't that? We interrupt the program you're watching to remind you to watch the program you're watching. Who's this promo for? My grandfather? I know I've done a little short-term damage to my brain, but I'm not that far gone. You know what I'm saying? No. Anyway, what were we talking about? Like trout fishing? Something like that? Can't really remember. Would somebody run a promo? Would it kill somebody to run a promo to remind me where I was, for Christ's sake? Anyway, so much stuff has been happening in the world. Stuff you didn't even know about because you've been partying and playing with your Xbox and watching Spike and everything. It's cool. We got you covered. So let's cruise to the news, shall we? Senator Hillary Rodham Clinton apologized for joking that Mahatma Gandhi used to run a gas station in St. Louis, saying it was, quote, a lame attempt at humor. But it was a lot better than her opening bit about Rosa Parks missing the bus and saying, "Feets, do yo stuff." Yeah, I said it. An explosion Tuesday at a fireworks factory in northeastern China killed at least 29 people. A government official said, "Ooh, ah, oh." The green one was pretty. Despite its small population, Denmark leads the world in sperm donation. Hey, what would you do all day if you lived right next door to Sweden, huh? Huh? Come on, I do it all day long. I live nowhere near Sweden. And finally, it's official, Baghdad has a much lower murder rate than Washington, D.C. On the other hand, it has a much higher rate of feces in its drinking water. So, kind of a give to get there, you know what I'm saying? Because you got the feces in your drinking water. It's a bad thing. All right. Well, I could tell you this next piece is about sports. I could wax philosophic about man's need for competition. I could describe his insatiable thirst for victory on the playing field. But really, all I have to say is, it's time for Guys and Balls! Boston Celtic forward Vin Baker was suspended for 3 games after failing to comply with his alcohol treatment program. Baker entered the program last season after getting more points on his driver's license than he did on the court. Yeah, that's bad. That's very, very bad. Yeah, he got the three-pointer, but that was in the car. Yes. The LeBron James sneaker from Nike is designed to look like a Hummer, and the 8-year-old Cambodian boy who makes the shoe says it's the closest he's ever been to a motorized vehicle. Well, how exciting for him. This just in from the world of lacrosse. Nobody gives a shit. And finally, tennis star Greg Rusetsky could face a 2-year ban from the sport after testing positive for steroids. His case was reviewed by the World Anti-Doping Agency, whose chairman, Dick Pound, has a name I very much enjoy. Dick Pound. Dick Pound. You know what his IRS return says?
What?
Pound, comma, dick. Pound, comma, dick. Let's move on. Like most guys, when I read about a child athlete prodigy, I think, I could probably beat that kid. Sure, they're talented and dedicated and have skills beyond their years, but let's face it, I'm bigger. To prove my point, I decided to play a match against 11-year-old tennis sensation Noelle Scott. Okay, she competes on a national level and wins most of her matches, but you know, She's a girl.
Let me ask you a question. How many times a week do you work out?
4 or 5 times a week.
Yeah, well, that's not enough. If I've learned one thing in my life, it's discipline, discipline, discipline. You know what I'm saying? Could you pass me that syrup, please?
Out. Lucky.
15 love.
Out. My bad.
30 love.
Why you gotta be like that?
40 love.
Give me a second, all right? I might puke. I'm all right.
James Scott. First game.
All right, I heard you. There's no reason to be a jerk about it. Everybody knows. Jesus. I'm getting warmed up, though. Out.
Damn it. James Scott.
Out.
James Scott.
You have to be kidding me!
Keep the racket in the hand, please.
This girl's an animal. She's on the juice, I know it.
Scott leads 2 games to love. Scott leads 3 games to love. Scott leads 4 games to love.
Out.
James Scott.
Oh, come on! What is the matter with you? You're just on her side now. Oh, for God's sakes, why don't you just take her out and buy her an ice cream cone? You're like a daycare worker, for God's sake.
Code violation, unsportsmanlike conduct.
Oh, yeah. Code violation my ass.
Out.
Game and match. 6 love, 6 love. Mr. Henson, you're going to have to give that back to Noel. Mr. Henson?
Yeah, I heard you the first time.
Thank you.
Piece of crap.
Nice match.
Nice match.
The lesson I learned is that the average guy can beat a child prodigy. You just have to get them at the right age.
Let the record reflect that I smoked that little girl. Yes, yes. Time for a short break. Still to come on the John Henson Project. Sexy ladies learn how to please a man because clearly they need the help. Plus, you'll be amazed at what we found at the Playboy Mansion's Lost and Found box. Oh yeah, stick around.
Helpful foreign phrases. 2 kilos del infrarrojo de hierba de gatos, el oficial.
It's 2 kilos of catnip, officer.
Welcome back to the John Henson Project. Oh yeah. Hell yeah. And now I'm going to invite my good friend and director Fred Mendez to come up here for a little game. All right, Freddie, thanks for being here.
All right, man.
Here's how it works. I'm going to read a sentence that could describe either a common household tool or an annoying celebrity. And then Fred here will correctly name that tool. All right. Freddie, are you ready?
I'm a little nervous, but I'm ready to go.
Okay, let's try it. This dull instrument is used to nail things. I'll repeat the question. This dull instrument is used to nail things.
John, is it a hammer?
I'm sorry, the answer is Colin Farrell. Colin Farrell. Very close. Very close. Let's try the next question.
All right.
This is a tool you would instinctively bash with a hammer. Bash with a hammer.
An anvil.
I'm sorry, the answer is David Arquette.
Oh!
David Arquette, yeah.
Damn it.
Gotta think about it.
Damn it.
Yeah,
I know.
yeah.
I see it now. I see it.
Let's try this one as we move along. This tool collects big bags of grass.
Oh, Snoop Dogg.
It's a good thought. I'm sorry. He is not a tool. The answer is lawnmower. Although he would have also accepted Woody Harrelson.
You got me on that one. You got me on that one.
Try this one.
Okay.
This outdated tool is little more than a lard-filled tub. A lard-filled tub.
I'm going to have to go with Steven Seagal on this one.
I'm sorry, the answer is butter churn. Butter churn. Okay, last question. This sucking tool can be found in the closet.
David Guest.
That's right, David Guest. Congratulations, Fred. You only went 1 for 5, but you finished strong. That bodes well for next time. Thanks for playing Name That Tool. People lose stuff every day. Keys, cell phones, their will to live. And it all ends up at the Lost and Found. You wouldn't believe some of the perfectly good things that are left behind, Tommy.
Really?
Oh, hell yeah. So we went snooping around at some local Lost and Found boxes, and here's what we found. Like, check this out. We got this one at a local brothel, and there's some perfectly good stuff in here, Tom, yeah. Like, we found this book, So You Want to Be a Whore by Dr. Ginger St. Blumpkin. Yeah. Check out Chapter 5, TMJ, Playing Through the Pain. Wow, yeah. It's a must-have for any aspiring young whore. Oh, check this out. A gift certificate for a free handy. Oh, yeah. Sure, Tommy, you take that one. Well, it's like cash, isn't it? Better. And check this out. It's a necklace. What kind of a guy would wear a beaded necklace to a brothel? Oh, God. Oh, jeez. Oh, this one's really exciting. Came from the Lakers locker room. Hey, and check this out. Oh, man. Suppose this belongs to Shaq. Wow. Oh, man. Look at that. He must be half Henson, you know what I'm saying? All right. Oh, hey, look at this. It's Kobe's collection of emergency diamond rings for his wife. Yeah. You never know when you're going to be hit with a felony charge, Tom. Might want to keep these around. Oh, wow. This is really valuable. I can't believe this isn't Lost and Found. It's Wilt Chamberlain's Black Book, volume A through K. Wow. Let's check it out. See who's in here. Mom?
We're sorry.
That would explain my low post game. Hey, I bet this next box could tell some stories. It's the Lost and Found box from the Playboy Mansion. Nice. Hey, check this out. It's a hairpiece. If found, returned to Ben Affleck. Oh, you know Matt Damon? Oh, well, give it to Matt Damon. I'm sure he'll see him. Oh, check this out. Chlorine for the grotto. Oh, look here. It says, now kills chlamydia. Wow, yeah. You know, better safe than infected, Tom. That's what I always say. Oh, and this is my favorite. Look, it's Jimmy Kahn's liver. Yeah. Apparently it was blocking up the drain in the jacuzzi. Well, we better get this back to him. It's only good for a few more hours. Well, that's this week's Lost and Found, fellas. Time now for some commercials, but stay tuned. Later on in the show, we'll meet our hugely gifted man of the week. And just ahead, this guy is cuckoo for condom.
Helpful foreign phrases. Anh thương em lâu dài. And I love you long time.
Yeah, you're still watching the John Henson Project. So you must have gotten that 20 spot I sent you in the mail. Sweet. Hey, there are many things to consider when buying a condom. What size, what color, rib for her pleasure. What about my pleasure? Do I need a reservoir tip? Could I really fill a reservoir? I mean, if I held back for a couple of months. Here to answer all those questions is the professor of prophylactics, Adam Glickman. Adam, thank you very much for coming. All right, let's talk about condoms. Are they big business
It's a very big business. At retail today, it's a $500 million business.
$500 million.
Well, it's an expanding market, and that's a lot of condoms.
All right, let's talk about your condom menorah that you have for us. Now, on your website, condommania.com, you have sized condoms. There's 55 different sizes of condoms.
Up until now, the condom industry has really been a one-size-fits-all approach. But that doesn't work because we all come in different sizes. We now have size-to-fit condoms, and as you said, 55 different sizes are now available, from 3 inches to 10 inches, from super slim to extra roomy. And it's safer, it's more pleasurable, and the way you figure it out is you download a fit kit from our website at condommania.com. You cut out a little measurement tool, you take your measurements, and then you go back up and you order your condom.
Now, I notice on your website with that fit kit, there's no short. There's just long and longer and wide and wider. Isn't this like going into Starbucks where the small is a tall? You know what I'm saying? Are we really fooling anybody? Does the guy getting the 3-inch condom think he's hung like an animal?
Well, you know, this is penis size, and we have to be sensitive because, you know, we all come in different shapes, and we don't want to make anyone feel small.
All right. Well, let's get into some of the funky-looking ones. What the hell is this right here? I mean, if I fit this, I got to go see a doctor, don't I? Well, it looks like my penis swallowed an apple.
Yeah. It does look strange. This is a new class of condoms that use shape and design to enhance pleasure. Simply put, it's looser fitting on the top where most of the nerve endings and the sensitivity occurs. Some of the extra latex moves over the skin. You have condoms now that generate an enormous amount of sensitivity compared to traditional condoms.
What about the ribbed thing? Ribbed for her pleasure. We hear that all the time. Can her really feel those ribs?
Some hers can. This is a Trojan her pleasure, and the raised latex bars are strategically placed at the bottom because if they're going to do any good, they have to be down here.
Show me the condom that you guys did for me. You guys mocked up a condom for me, isn't that right? The John Henson Project condom?
My guys were so excited I was coming on your show that they went to town.
Oh, what happened? Look at that! Huh? Oh, I've been told I was hung like a black guy, but I've never seen it illustrated so graphically. Adam Glickman, the website is condommania.com. Thank you very much for coming. Adam Glickman, everybody. We got to take a break. Still ahead on the John Henson Project. Oh, these poor hotties just can't get a guy. We'll find out if there's hope for them yet. And straight ahead, 13 and a half reasons why this guy is our man of the week. Welcome back. You know, we men are a mysterious bunch, and often women spend their free time psychoanalyzing us with their friends trying to figure out what makes us tick. In my case, the answer is bourbon and unresolved anger at my father. Anyway, now there's a new product out there that promises to get right to the heart of the male psyche. Let's take a look at this commercial, shall we?
Gee, Blanche, why so glum?
I don't know. I'm just having a hardest time trying to figure out how to get men interested in sex.
Maybe what you need is this.
How to please your man?
It has all the best tips on how to get your beau into bed.
That's right, ladies. It's all in one great video, like the first rule to getting a man interested in sex. Showing up.
Wow, showing up. I never would have thought of that.
Another great way to turn on your man. Try breathing.
Breathing? Who knew? Gee, this video is really something. Oh, that's just the beginning. There are so many other great tips on how to get your man interested in the nasty, like
talking, spot welding, and the ever-popular touching it. And the list goes on and on. Bending over, showing your boobs, operating a motor vehicle, mopping a floor, VCR and refrigeration repair, blinking, and stop crying.
I'm sold. But a video like this must cost a fortune.
No, just 3 easy payments of $19.95. All you have to do is pick up the phone. Just ordering will turn him on.
Say, I couldn't help but notice you were blinking. Would you like to go back to my place for hot sex?
Would I? Thanks, How to Please Your Man video.
Call now and say goodbye to loneliness.
stop crying. All right, as you know, each week here at the John Henson Project, we like to honor one of our fellow men for his achievements in the fields of sport, science, or getting laid. Folks, take a look at Jonah Falcon. Now, does this look like a man who's had upwards of 2,000 sexual partners? No. Of course not. He looks like a man who's saving himself for Princess Leia. So what's Jonah's secret? Well, it might just be his 13.5-inch penis. I don't have a ruler that long. Now, we here at the John Henson Project don't condone anonymous sexual encounters, but when you rack up 4 digits worth, you gotta get something besides the clap. So congratulations, Jonah. You are our man of the week. 13.5 inches. It's so big when he gets an erection, the blood drains out of my head. It's so big it has its own penis. It's so big Jonah hangs to the left. It's so big it has a gift shop. It's so big it's traded on the NASDAQ. It's so big it has a 5-skin. It's so big it's on MapQuest. It's so big he feeds it rabbits. It's so big the Lincoln Tunnel said, ow. It's so big it's got its own heart. Well, that about pulls the plug on this show. I'm John Henson reminding you to recycle your old beer bottles. That way we'll still have a world for our children to drink in. So long, everybody. Come on, Georgie. Georgie.
Transportation for the John Henson Project provided by Moisha's Fun Bus. Moisha's Fun Bus. Let the good times roll.